I've always been like this, you know me. I'm always prescribed when it comes to thingying. So we're gonna show you what we're doing. Hang on. We've got 4 good size whiting and a flatfish. The flatfish is not part of the competition, the challenge, but the whiting are. So I'll still show you how to fillet the flatfish. They are nice, people slag them off and they live in the mud and all this. People slag them off, but I've had mine soaking in the sink in some salty water and they're perfect. I've never had any issues, and I was brought up on them. Brought up on whiting and flatfish and that. So, you're on my gimbal. I am going to try and show you the filleting of the whiting. So we'll get them filleted. We'll put them in this tub. We're gonna finish the rest of the comp off. I'm not gonna cook tonight, I don't think. I'll add this. We'll do it as a series, a little live series, and we're gonna make some. I'm not making fish cakes. Everyone makes fish cakes. I think I'm gonna make something different. So I'm still thinking like fish fingers. I'm thinking either fish goujons, spicy goujons, or fish fingers, or cheese. I've got some lovely Amsterdam cheese with mash and all that, and make long like sausage fish fingers with mash in them, or just cheesy fish fingers. Just depends on what I feel like. Cheers for the thumbs up. Thank you so much. I do appreciate it. Right, I've sharpened my own knife. I got this out the shed. Bloody hell, she's sharp now. She cuts through paper like a knife through butter. I'll show you it. Here you go. I don't need this. Well, actually, I was going to give that to my sister, so let me just cut this part. Look at that. I didn't cut through the vouchers because I give that to my sister so she can use the vouchers. So right, let's get one of the whiting. I never gutted them. I just put them in the freezer, as I said. But now I've got a towel underneath here, which is great for the filleting. So I'll show you what we're going to do in a minute. I've got my little tea towel under there to stop the board from moving. Let us zoom down and see. Hi, Rob. Right, here we go. You're just in time for the filleting. Let me see if I can get you in. How's that? That okay? You all see that all right? You can see me, what I'm going to be doing. I'm not bad, Rob. I'm in a lot of pain with my back and my sciatica, but I'm not letting it get to me. I thought, right, these fish need filleting for the challenge. Anybody's welcome to join the challenge. I've challenged Shane, Levo, John from Ming's Outdoors Adventures Fishing. I think that's it. Everyone who makes their own videos, you're all involved in the challenge if you want. You've got to make something with whiting. The challenge is to make a dish using whiting. Everyone goes for fish cakes, and I'm not too sure on fish cakes. I make banging fish cakes. But they're an underrated fish. Very underrated, and I'm like, wow, what a way. People throw them back floating upside down. They're suicidal fish, but they're nice. If you do it right, they are nice. I mean, I'm not going to lie, they are nice, I don't mind. I was brought up on whiting and flatties and cod and fresh fish. My dad was on the trawlers. Don't mention that cunt. But yeah, still, we were brought up on fresh fish from the Umber and we were fine. So right, I'll give you let's go. Let's go for the first one. There's no need to fill it. There's no need to scrape these. They're all good. So coming from the back of the gill, like so, turn it over, and then follow the backbone. Everyone does it differently. This is how I'm going to do it. This is my little... I'm not the expert at filleting all the time. I know what I'm doing to get a good fillet. I'm just going to fill this, follow the backbone, hand flat on there, like so, and voila, one lovely whiting fillet. I should have gutted them before I went, but yeah. What I will, you know, you saw me catch these live last time at Vicky Dock. These were the ones I caught at Vicky Dock. So let's get these. They're not everyone's cup of tea, but the good meat on these. I mean, look. Perfect. Lovely fillet, look. There we go. I'm not the best at filleting. You can keep these for your stock if you like fish stock and you do a lot of things. These will make banging fish stock. Or, if you've got shrimp net, use them in your shrimp net. Right, we'll sort these fillets out in a minute. What we're going to do is just fillet them and then sort them out. But yeah, I'm not the best at filleting, but I know enough to get me back. Same again. Nice little fat whiting. Hope you're alright, Rob. Hope you're doing a bit better, mate. Squeamish about the guts and stuff. Look away now if that's what puts you off. Always keep the knife pointed down to the bone so you get a decent fillet, you see. Keep the knife pointed to the bone, not in the air, because then you lose half your meat. Keep it to the fillet, to the bone, like so. Look, it's a better fillet. Some of them you get some good meat, and some of them are a bit skinnier. This has been eating shrimp and that. You can see the fresh shrimp that's been in it. They're going in the bag. I'll put them in the bin, but you can use them for, like, as I said, use them for your shrimp net and catching your shrimp. So let me just clean this board a minute. If you're out there, Shane, come on, mate. I'm challenging you. You got to get these filleted. You got to fillet them yourself, mate. Catch and cook. We can do it. Come on. I'm showing you how to do it here. So watch this. Come in the back. Turn it back round. Follow it back. Like so. To the back of the bone. Would have been easier if I'd have gutted these beforehand, but look, keep the knife to the back of the bone, follow it down, like so. Small fillet, but there's not, that's what happens. These ones were dead anyway in the water. They went back and floated upside down, so I decided, bugger it, these will get used. The cat will have some of these, along with me. Yeah, there we go. Small little fillets. Just one more to go. So what we'll do is we'll sort these fillets out in a minute. So you've seen me catch these live, and now I'm going to show you the technique of simple, effective filleting. Keep it to the backbone. Another lovely fillet. But don't say so myself, these fillets have come off nice actually. I don't give myself enough credit. I was taught how to fillet by my dad, the arsehole. And yeah, right, we'll move this into the burn. Right, let's put these fillets into my thing, into here for now. We'll sort them out in a minute because I need the board for the flatfish. Look at them lovely fillets. Don't mind if I do so. Oh, scrape this board into the bag. Give my hands a quick wash in a second. I'm going to show you how to do the flatty. Flatfish are nice, underrated fish. Again, people underrate them. Shane don't like catching them, but I love catching flatties. When it comes to catching whiting, there's thousands of whiting just in a shoal. To try and pick a flounder out of that shoal to get, you know, it takes art form flatty fishing for big size flounders and all. There's an art form in it, and I've perfected it. How's everyone doing out there? I hope you're all right. Right, I'll show you this flatfish. It's a stonker, good size flounder. The size of that, the meat on that. We're going to fillet this, because this is not part of the challenge, but as I'm live, I might as well show you how to fillet the flatfish. I'm not going to do a separate video, fuck that. But yeah, I love flatfish, and this has got loads of meat. This is a chunky, beastie flatfish. And these are nice. Make up a little bit of batter with some herbs, spices, and then just lightly fry them in some oil, and they're lovely with chips. Might not be everyone's cup of tea, but it's only because I was brought up this way. Normally my mum gets the flatfish, but I want to do a catch and cook with these flatfish, so I'll do a separate catch and cook with these. Follow this backbone. How you can tell it's a flounder by rubbing your back up there. Look, really rough. And if you rub it down, really smooth. Flounder, if it's a place, it'll be smooth both ways. And if it's a dab, it'll be see-through, so you'll know. So look, let's get this filleted. Following the backbone. From the back of the head. Excuse my camera wobbling a bit. Can you see that on the camera? Am I too far away? But yeah, there we go. Bring this back a little bit. Move that back so you can see. So follow the backbone, like so, all the way to the back. You'll get 4 fillets off one of these. And these are lovely fillets. So follow it round, down through the backbone, keep going through it, following it through to the bone. You can hear it scraping along the bone. Peel it. Look at this. Should have my own cooking channel instead of just doing fishing. I do a mix on my channel, but I mean, look at that. That is what you call one lovely flounder fillet. We'll sort that out in a minute and that'll get skinned. People like the skin. I'm not a big fan of the skin, so no, it's not for me. Again, follow it down the backbone. Don't leave any meat on the bone. You want to get as much meat as you can off. Don't be wasteful with your fish. mean, look at this. This one was a female. I sharpen this on the whetstone. I mean, there we go. Look at that beautiful fillet. Thanks for the likes, guys and girls. Again, follow this around the backbone. There's a line, you can see the line, follow it along. Follow the bones, you'll hear it going along the bones. If you're squeamish, then look away. Don't watch. Like I said, I'm not the best at filleting, but I know enough to get me by. And there we go. Look at this beautiful fillet. Come on guys, don't be shy. Come on by, say hello. I don't bite. Come and say hello. Let me know if it's alright, the stream, if you can see. Andy's Man Club tomorrow. I haven't been in a bit, so I'm going to have to go. There we go, we can skin them and all. Got beautiful little fillets. And that's that. You could obviously use that for stock. You just wash the tray up, the filleting thing up, and then we'll be back. There we go, we'll finish these fillets off. So we'll just finish these whiting fillets. I got to answer that one too, Rob. No, mate, but I did before. We was talking to John from Ming's Outdoor Fishing Adventures, I think it is. And I was telling him about our caught on that pepperoni. No one will ever believe it, but it was, mate. You could see the pepperoni in its mouth, man. It was mental. Yeah, that was brilliant, that, Rob. Well remembered, brother. Right, let's sort these fillets out a minute. I'll just put you on the bar in a minute. Right, that's all done. Just double check this one for any strays and ways. Nope, nothing wrong with that one. And another lovely, check that one. We'll just take that a little bit off. We'll take that a little bit off here. Whoa. They're an underrated fish. People take the pee out of me, and I don't know if they're just joking, or I get they're only having a laugh, I guess, but it can be, it's like, look, when you've been brought up with certain ways, I mean, look at that. That's perfectly good, beautiful, clean meat. Does that look fucked up to you? No. I know Shane don't like them. I know a few people. But like I said, I love them. These whiting fillets, look. What you do is you go for a V. Because this is where the backbone is. This is just all... Yeah, you don't want none of that. So what I do is I come down here. And then I do it like a V. I cut this off. So we have... That's all... Oof. Save them though, because somebody told me on TikTok, save my whiting and use them as baits. He told me that. So look, there's another fillet. He told me you'll be glad that I taught you that, and I was like, well, I've used live baits before, like whiting for live baits and caught cod. As I said, you don't get tons unless they're massive, massive whiting, and I ain't had any real massive ones just recently. So this is the stamp ones that I've like passed off. You know? But it's all meat at the end of the day for the challenge. We'll get a few more for this challenge probably. We go, look. I'll show you how to skin them in a minute. Come round the back. Again, like a V. They're an underrated fish. When you can't catch a cod and there's some whiting about, use these cunts. These are alright. Don't waste your fish, man. They all go down the gullet the same way. Don't forget these weren't massive whitings, so you're not going to get the biggest of fillets off them. But the challenge weren't to use what flounders, so flounders are off the cards. Hang on, what's that? Look, I will do a dish with flounders. They are nice fish. Underrated. Take what you can get while you can get it, guys. I do hope everybody's all right. These will probably be goujons or something, probably little fish strips. You just cut the belly flap off. I've seen people pinboning them, but it's a waste of time when you're doing your mental health in pinboning them. They're all going in a bag. Could use them for my shrimp net, you know. I might do. Might put them in the freezer for shrimp bait. Fresh shrimps. So, there we go, folks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 fillets. Let's trim that tail off. Of whiting. I might get a few more for this challenge yet. Try and make some more of it. But those are some beautiful flounder fillets. But it's simple enough if you want the skin off. I'll show you with one of the bigger whiting. So you've got an... Let me put them in my fillets in there. I'll show you on the tail. Basically, you go into the tail, like so. I don't know if you can see me, but yeah. And then down, making a nick. A little nick in the tail, like so. Make a little nick, hold it flat. Right. I'm not doing it right. I'm not showing you right. But hang on. Right. Try and get your finger to hold that down. Like so. Then use your knife to hold the fish fillet down, look. Like so. And you should. Oh, it's not working right. They're too thin, these fillets. I'll do it this way. Look, I'll show you this way. I'm going to be making cakes out of these anyway. Oh. There we go. That's skin off. I don't mind a bit of the skin. And there's your fillets. Same with the flatfish. I don't like the skin on my flatfish, so watch this. I'll show you again with the flatfish. Just keep it to the ground. Keep the knife pointing to the board, like so, and then just pull. Flip that over. It always never goes well when I'm trying to show you on camera. Skin off. And there's your fillet. There's a tiny bit of bone there, which we cut off in there, in that bag. Again, grab the skin, hold it down, keep the knife to the bottom. Like I say, keep it flat. Skin off. There's another nice fillet. Let's do again. Just keep the knife to the bottom of the board. Keeping the fillet, keeping the skin tight. Go. Just trim that off here. Trim that edge off. The last one. Now see who's on. There we go. One filleted and skinned flounder. There we go. Look at those lovely little fillets. Those are special juicy fillets. They really are nice. I mean, when you get thick fillets like them, don't waste them. They're going to go in there. Wash my hands. Use a disinfectant. The board away in the sink for washing. Give it some disinfectant. I use Down. Other brands are available. Wash these towels. These are all good for washing. Don't waste the good towels. These little ones. There's your fillets. Let me point you up and have a quick chat with you. Oh, nice. How we all doing? How's they doing? Let's have a look who's honking me. Cheers Neil, that was just my mate Neil from Andy's Man Club. You've probably seen Neil on my channel somewhere. What a great geezer Neil is. So yeah, thanks for the thumbs up guys, but look, there's my fillets. And what I'm going to do, because I'm not cooking with them yet, is, look at this beast. The vacuum packer. We're going to vacuum pack these fillets. So let's cut these to size and vacuum pack them up. I'm going to separate the ones that are woofer ones. Cheers to Mike Remy, my good old mate. We're going to have this session this week, mate, but I learnt this off Mike getting vacuum packing and that from Mike Remy. So big shout out to Mike. water geyser is just an all-round laugh and everything. We just have so much fun, and we don't take life proper serious. Some people just take your life too serious. So let's see here. I can work this machine. I get confused with it, so let's give it a go. I'll show you. Bring it down. Goes like this. You put this in here on the end. This goes here, like so. Oh, fuck off! Excuse the language, but the fucking stupid thing. Right. Right, put this here, like so. Clamp it down to where click. Once it's clicked, then I believe it's this one. Wait for this red light to go off. Start flashing. There we go, the light flashes. I don't know if you can see on mine, but I see the flash. Click the two buttons at the side. And then that is sealed, as I said, for the fish to go in. So right then we'll put the whiting fillets in here. See if we can get it to work. I couldn't get the vacuum part to suck the fillets out. I'm still learning with this. We'll go with these flounder fillets. Well, actually no, we'll go with the whiting fillets. All right. One, two, three and a bit. Quickly wash my hands again. Now somehow we're gonna have to, we need to suck the air out of these fillets. I'm not very good with this machine, I'm just learning. So somehow this has got to go in here and suck all the air out. I don't know if that's meant to go like, this is meant to go like that. Right. In this machine. It wasn't this way when I got it. I don't think it is meant to go like this, but I'm not. No, it's got to be like this then. Somehow that goes in there. This clamps down in here. Like so. And then we push this. Like so. There we go. I've got it working. Beautiful! Mr. Senior's finally worked something out. So that's sucking all the air just about out. That'll make it nice and tight. So now that's that. Like so. And there we go. Kind of almost fully sealed pack of whiting fillets. Easy to store in the fridge. We'll do another one for the flounder fillets. make a small. We don't want them too big, the bags. So we've got to remember we ain't got a lot of these bags, so we have to buy some more. Anyone wants to know where I got this vacuum packer from? I got it from Lidl's. It were Lidl's on near St Andrews. It was near Vicky Dock, should I say. The Lidl's on Mount Pleasant. So we are just in the process of sealing. Those are sealed, like so. Now let's add these flounder fillets to the bag. You could boil these, make a boil in the bag with these, you know. I'm sure you could. These flounder fillets. Again, just a quick wash of your hands. Dry. Right. I'll get these sucked in now. Let's have a go at sucking the life out of these fillets. Should have made the bag a little bit longer. Let's have a look. Like my t-shirt, look, Nike. Just do it. So if you're feeling like something's not right, just do it. You want to go fishing, just do it. You want to break a land speed record, do it. You want to get married, just do it, man. Don't waste your life on, oh, shall I do this? Shall I not do it? Shall I? Don't waste your life. Come on. Life's too short. Just do it and enjoy it, man. Hold on. Let me just... Another seal of that, but yeah, just do it. Don't waste your life thinking, shall I do this, shall I not do it? Get your life on, live your life, because it's too short. I've currently got good friends wanting to kill themselves at the moment, and it's sad. Not wanting to live, and it's so sad to see them the way they are. I'm trying to work and help them as I do. Try and do the best I can to try and get people back on track, but I can only do so much. I'm only one guy, but I'm good at what I do. So if you see me and you are struggling and you're watching, you know I'm helping you. A little bit of help back goes a long way, kid. We have to sort of work together. There we go. Look, they'll go in the fridge, in the freezer. Look how easy that is. 2 nice packs of fillets. So easy done. Storage is easy, minimum. It was about £18, £17 this thing. Well worth it. You get loads of attachments. I don't know what they do. You do get quite a few attachments. Well, I'm going to put these in the freezer for now, these fillets. Just make space in your freezer. it just makes that little bit of space in your freezer. Well, thank you so much for people to coming on and liking the video. I really do appreciate you all from the bottom of my heart. I really do. I know what it's like to struggle, and I know what it's like not to want to be here and stuff, but you all take the time out to come along and watch me just pot about doing whatever, and I appreciate it, you know. I try my best to help people where I can. I really do. Where's my Amsterdam keyring? The one I've got from I got one. I'm sure I've put my Amsterdam one on. No, I haven't yet. But I've got Amsterdam to go up here. I've got so many magnets from all over now. Really, I've smashed it out the park. I really did enjoy Amsterdam. It was great. Best £99 I spent. You know, 99 quid for 3 days, 3-day trip. You know, you can't go wrong. And the food, everything was great. I spent my euros and yeah. So that's me. I'm done a bit, really. I'm going to put my key rings and stuff on the fridge from Amsterdam, sort out all the other bits. But yeah, I might have a snack. Find some noodles to eat or something. I had a carvery earlier. I went for a carvery on my own. Went to see my mate, but he's gone to the Yorkshire firing squad. He's shooting today, so I couldn't go see and help him, so he was out. So I went for my carvery. Then I went for a quick ride down the docks, as you do. 2-minute ride. Just had a little ride just to Vicky Dock and back. Just skegging out who's lost gear and how many leads there is to collect. I've got about 5 leads on there, and I'm thinking about doing some chainsawing and chopping some poles down up there, so we'll see. But thank you all for coming along. I really do appreciate it, as I've said. You're all amazing. And drop me a message if you're struggling, if you've got Facebook or WhatsApp or whatever. Add me on WhatsApp. If you're struggling, we'll have a chat. We'll see what we can come up with and where we can get you on the straight and the track. I'm going to pop off. Rob, thanks for coming along as usual, mate. I really appreciate it, Rob. Everyone go follow One Rod. Sorry, man. I'm struggling to speak. One Rod. Go and follow him. He's an amazing bloke. It really is. Go follow him and show him some love. And yeah, he's always been on my channel since I was just on a few subscribers. And it's been amazing to see Rob. You know, and we're going to have to meet up at some point, me and Rob. We're going to have to catch up properly. But yeah, definitely. And things are good. He's one of the best moderators ever, Rob. Big shout out. I know. But it's true. I'm only saying the truth. What I think and how I speak, it's true. So, thanks everyone. Look after your mental health. Stay strong. I'll see you all on the next one. And hopefully we'll have a catch and cook next time with the whiting. We'll get a few more of them. And then we'll work out the dish that I've got to cook with them. So, for everybody else, get out there catching your whiting. Get the dish catch and cook going. Whatever you're going to make. And let's see, we're having a competition. Who's got the best whiting dish? And when we catch up with some of the locals, we'll bring out some of our dishes out and we'll try them. Tight lines, everybody. Scott checking out. Look after your mental health and I'll see you on the next one.